Hello everyone, welcome back to this new pick a card reading on what is going to happen in September 2020. There are 3 piles here. We have the first pile, second pile and the third pile. So go ahead, pause the video and feel which pile resonated with you. And with that, we shall start with the first pile. This is pile 1 reading if you chose pile 1. So today we'll be taking a look at what is going to happen in September, and with that we shall get started into looking at the cards. For the first card we have the Ace of Pentacles. Oops, let me move this one aside. Right, we have the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Swords in reverse. We have the Five of Swords. Okay. We have the Two of Swords. Ooh. And we have the Three of Wands. Very interesting. Very interesting. Immediately off the bat, I see here this is about tough battle. So in September, you are going to overcome something of a tough battle because of a new opportunity coming in. And this new opportunity that is going to come in is going to overturn everything that is going to happen in the Five of Swords, Two of Swords and the Seven of Swords in reverse. So in this case here, we also have the Three of Wands. So in Three of Wands, at the end of the September, by the end of it, you will come out very victorious. And even though you haven't find the answers, you are going to be very determined. And before the Three of Wands, you have somewhat of a conflict that is going to happen on the 2nd September, perhaps. For the first time, I'm seeing a date here. Somewhere in the early week of September, you're going to face a kind of conflict that is going to block you. But by the end of September, you're going to uncover the truth behind the stuff that is going to happen in the Five of Swords. In Five of Swords, this is about conflict. A kind of like, you win something but you lose something. So this is again about friendship. So perhaps you guys are going to lose a few of your friends, but that is okay. Because why? Because in the first place there's a deception involving your friends here. Seven of Swords, leaving 2 swords behind because you know that the 2 are bad luck. Something of like a kind of bad shits. Okay, you're going to take with you 5, and interestingly we also have a 5 here. Amazing, right? It's like all this synchronicity. But you're going to drop 2 people at the end of the day because these 2 friends that of yours are bad shits. Okay, bad shits. Within reverse, I see that these bad troubles are going to end. Lovely. And in September, it's going to be a new start for you. A new start for you to find new community, new friends, and then awaken yourself from terrible shits. Because this Ace of Pentacles is going to enlighten you and lead to a place of Three of Wands. So, I mean, this is a good sign though. Even though there's a lot of messy confrontation and such, it's a kind of place that you want to be in. It's a kind of place that you should look forward to because these things are going to make your life even super better. I mean, so much better. A lot of obscurity, a lot of blurriness inside these Two of Swords, because right now what I see is that you guys are still keeping a kind of friends, keeping that kind of group that you know that isn't going to do you well. And I hope that in September you guys are going to awaken, you're going to rejuvenate yourself, you're going to be lightening up yourself, removing all the baggages to make way for a new boat, make way for new opportunities that is going to be like a boat coming in very swift, coming in very fast. Even if it's not fast, it's going to be coming very slow. But this Ace of Pentacles could be either in the form of money, it could be a form of opportunity, it could be a form of where you get to show your abilities. And I see here maybe some of you guys are in Muay Thai, something to do with sword fencing activities. So you guys are very good in sports, you guys are very good in some kind of activity that has to do with the involvement of swords. So maybe in September there's a chances that you guys are going to be able to play your sports again, because COVID-19, chances are that you are not able to take part in your CCA because it's still quite risky to go in a very big social gathering. But I see here that September you're going to go play your sports and you're going to forget all your troubles that you are having in your head. So with that in mind, I also noticed that because we have the 3 swords card, so you guys are having a conflict not just in your external conflict like friends and such, you have a conflict within yourself. Behind here, the 2 of swords, we see a woman holding her knife, not her knife, holding her sword, and then she's covered all blindfolded and then risking herself. There's kind of a risk here with the moons, that there's a lot of answers that is not yet coming, but it will come soon because of the 3 of Wands. Okay, so this is a very empowerment kind of card here, very interesting kind of reading, because this is really about you walking away from your troubles and trying to lighten up, trying to do things your own way. So yeah, this is what I see for the 5 cards. Let's go ahead to the oracle to see what kind of other messages we have here. We have here celebration, the camel. Love it. This is a very fancy camel honestly, but later I'll be reading the oracle messages. We have here full moon in Taurus, your dreams need a practical plan. Very interesting. And we have here ocean, ebbs and flow. So again, life isn't going your way, but we need to beat through the current and stay strong. The ocean ebbs and flow reminds me of this quote from The Great Gatsby. It's a part where Nick Carraway was talking about, so as we beat through the currents, that kind of phrasing, or in other words, this is about moving on with life, living naturally. Even if the obstacles are tough, you're going to handle it very well because of the 3 of Wands there. And before we reach to this 3 of Wands, there's a need for your dreams to be very practical. So maybe you guys are living in your head, as indicated from the majority of the cards coming from the swords. I see here that this practical plan requires you to not be stubborn. At the same time, is asking you to also celebrate. I mean, just celebrate your achievement, celebrate the opportunities that are going to come your way in September, and it's going to be a very amazing kind of opportunity that's going to make you feel liberated. Okay, so whatever troubles that you are having right now in August, everything will be done and clear up in September. Okay, so let us look into the animal oracle messages on what it means. So in this kin essence, it says here to celebrate your new unique gifts and rejoice in what they continuously provide you. So it says here, desert-dwelling camels are the hardy and robust survivors of many of the planet's harshest conditions. They have adapted many unique qualities which allow them to thrive in hot, dusty, arid areas of the world, including developing a thick coat to protect them from the heat, superior digestive systems that allow for maximum water retention, a third eyelid and long eyelashes, and ear hair to stop sand from getting in. Their iconic hump that allows them to store fat, thus enabling their bodies to retain water and stay cooler easier. And thick lips, allowing them to eat sharp and thorny plant foods that other animals cannot. So all in all, I see here that this camel is reminding us of how unique we can be as human. No, everybody has different personality, everybody has their own abilities. The universe is asking you to tap into that and really maybe use it to, like, help you fulfill a dream, fulfill something that could lead you to that Ace of Pentacles coming in September. Okay, so continue on from here. In Mongolia, they celebrate the camel at an annual festival, which shows us just how important it is to honor who we are, what we are able to endure and thrive on, and to trust that others will acknowledge and celebrate you when you choose the same for yourself. So all in all, what it says here is that we can see that celebrating the little things like water and freedom can allow us to be grateful for the things we do have and not sweat about things we don't. So if you guys are feeling like you have a kind of quality that you don't have from others, remember that you yourself, you are unique as an individual. Okay, just remember what qualities you have that separates you from others, and what qualities that you have that you can help others. So there's a lot of the community involvement here, so tap into that ability. Okay, celebrate that uniqueness in you, and when you celebrate that uniqueness in you, the Ace of Pentacles and the Three of Wands will come true. You discover something and you just seize the opportunity, and even if you don't, just go with the flow. Okay, it will come to you naturally. See, even though it may be a struggle and such, opportunities will come to you naturally if you do not like force it, and also don't be too stubborn. Okay, with that, let's look at the Sea Melodies card. Alright. Okay, so like what I said, let your worries drift away. Love it. Yeah, I mean, I think that emphasizes what I have mentioned for the Ocean card. So just go with life as it is and just celebrate your uniqueness. Celebrate what makes you. Okay, so I hope that this really helps you guys in navigating your life in September. If you do like this reading, feel free to like this video, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. Thank you so much and have a good day. This is Pile 2 reading if you chose Pile 2. So today we'll be taking a look at what is going to happen in September, and with that we shall look at the cards. Okay. The first card we have here is the King of Cups. We have the Knight of Cups. Wow, I bet this reading has lots of water energy. Okay, we have the Sun. Nice. The Justice. And we have the Six of Wands. Love it. Okay, this is the first time I have 5 cards appearing in one reading, and hopefully you can see it all. Okay. So what is going to happen in September? Immediately when I look at the Knight of Cups and the King of Cups, I'm seeing here that this is about choosing a choice between two person. Okay, so these two cards here is one story and these three other cards are other things. So let me explain on the King of Cups and the Knight of Cups, the two choices. So in these two choices you have here is the King of Cups, someone who is very mature and deep down he knows how to control his emotions. Most importantly, this person is very calm. And for this one, Knight of Cups, this is again someone who is also into his or her emotions, but at the same time they are young and they want to take action to give you the cup. So both of these two, they are giving the cup, but one is giving you slowly, one giving you very fast. So I feel that in some ways the King of Cups is someone who's going to do it very slowly, because why? He wants to see action. So if you like the King of Cups, right, take it slow, take it slow and be yourself. Okay, be yourself, which makes sense with the Sun card, because I see here Sun card is about liberation, being all cheerful, being very childish. I think the King of Cups like that. Later we will be pulling out Romance Angel, since this is more of a romance side of things. But overall, as a solo, like not the relationship advice, I see here this is about being happy. The Sun card shows that you have to go back to something that you like doing and be very firm about your decisions. With the Justice card here, fighting for fairness with the Six of Wands. So Six of Wands, what is it? It's actually about celebration, the kind of movement. Okay, like there's a group. So I see that you guys are very independent, very logical. At the same time, you guys are very cheerful, and I hope that in September you guys are able to keep that cheerfulness on, so that you can attract lots of abundance of love coming in September. Now the thing I have a feeling of is 6th of September may be an important date for you. I'm not sure what kind of event, but 6th of September is something to look forward to, as well as 7, 8 and 9. And hopefully those events are very positively eventful with the Sun card here. And again, there's something that is not unveiling with the Justice card here. Behind the Justice card, you can see that there's still some part of September that is not yet being revealed. And what is it trying to say is that whatever that you're doing right now, it does impact on whatever that you're making in September. So whatever that you do, actions does change the consequences in the future. So make sure you do something good for yourself in order to have that celebration coming your way in the Six of Wands as depicted here. So you guys are, in a way, there's a kind of like leadership here. Maybe you guys are going to join some kind of fellowship. I'm not too sure. Fellowship could mean like, joining a religious kind of fellowship, like Christian fellowship, a society, co-curricular activity, or joining something new. And maybe, who knows, like you join something from a club, or that maybe you can meet these two new people coming your way. And that is the choices that you had to make, either to go for the King of Cups or Knight of Cups. But both of these people have one thing, is that they are very generous people. They have lots of emotions on their plate, but one of them is very slow, very mature. One of them is very young, wants to give, but at the same time can be very careless. So take note of that. And with that, we shall look into the oracle cards. We have the Bluebird Pleasure. Again, this is a, if I am not mistaken, I think this is an air card. Oh wait, this is not air card, this is a spirit animal card. Sorry about that, this is the first time I buy these card decks. Anyway, we have here a time for healing. Time for healing in some ways very interesting. The 5 card shows that you guys are very positive, but there's something that needs of healing. Very interesting. Okay, then we have the breach. Okay, will. Alright, now I have a feeling that I might need to pull out another card. Okay, let me pull out another card to see what is going on that I'm not noticing. What does Pile 2 need to heal from? What does Pile 2 need to heal from? The Hierophant. Very interesting. Hierophant is about time. It's usually always associated Hierophant is as education, but this is about time. And we have here another reminder that you are a badass being full of life, love, possibility. Through this deck, may you find the best path. Instead of being through this deck, I think this is a reminder of bring your best self. Very interesting, because a time for healing means that in some ways in the past you guys were hurt by something, and it's a kind of hurt that happened quarter back, some time ago, 4 months ago perhaps. But one thing I do know for sure is that these 2 people are gonna give you pleasure, are gonna make you feel excited. I think you guys should be looking forward to September, because this pleasure, this card is liberation. This is freedom. I mean literally freedom. Being with these 2 people can uplift your soul to a state that you're gonna feel very happy, like the sun card depicted. And the wheel here is about, the wheel is a kind of big creature, a sea creature that do whatever he wants, you know, like whatever things that he want to do, he just do it. So maybe there's in a way in the past that you guys feel very constrained, which is why the sun card appears, because you guys need to be reminded that you are awesome. Makes sense, because we have these 2 cards coming out to clarify for the healing card. Yeah. Okay, with that, let us read the animal kin oracle for the bluebird. Very interesting. Yes, it's not a spirit animal card, it's an air element card. Lovely. Maybe you guys are air element as well. The kin essence here is that pleasure and happiness is felt when we can freely express our feelings and have our intentions clearly communicated to others. Lovely. Why is it lovely? Is because King of Cups and Knight of Cups, one thing they have in common is that they are water signs. They are very good in communication. So in the past, if you have a relationship with somebody who has poor communication, no worries, because these 2 people are very good at talking. Whatever that you want to say, they probably feel it too, because they are very sensitive into their emotions. So you can trust them. So it says here, the bluebird has long been a symbol of happiness and beauty, and is considered a messenger from the heavens. See, told you. maybe these two are coming from heavens. Good sign, good sign. This small insect-eating bird can often be territorial and is known for his beautiful ability to sing captivating songs, whistling flapping his wings to attract female attention and communicate his desires. Ooh. I have a feeling that this bluebird is referring to the King of Cups. So if you are choosing for love, go for the King of Cups, because this man is really heavenly sent to you to really go on a date with. I'm serious. Oh, anyway, it says here that in many cultures and even more recent writings, the bluebird has been referenced as a messenger for hope and as a sign that loved ones are present. And here it states here that blue is the most dominant physical characteristic of this bird, a color associated with communication, emotional depth, peace, love, truth, and kindness. So I think this card, again, the bluebird pleasure, is reminding you to be kind to yourself, be kind to your own needs, okay? Self-love is very important, which is why you are being reminded that you are a badass being full of life, love, and possibility, okay? And to do whatever you can do, you know, and tap into an intuition that you yourself have been blocking, which is, again, makes sense with the Hierophant. So again, this is a time for you to heal that inner self that has been trapped for a long time, which is emphasized again with the Sun card here. Yep, I think that is about it for the bluebird pleasure. Let us look into the Romance Angel card, since you guys have two possibility of love. What is the love situation in September for pile 2? Love situation for pile 2. What is it all about? Okay, yes. I love it. Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Told you people. Anyway, yeah, I mean, this card really indicates whatever that I just said, is that you have to clearly decide which one you want to go. You want to go for the King of Cups or the Knight of Cups, or if it's not about relationship, this is about clearly deciding what you want to do. You want to take a leap of faith, reach out, you know, fly out to conquer the world, or you want to stay in a cage, okay? This is what it is for the very soon card. And I think that if you guys don't work on yourself, I don't think you have the abundance coming in. And this is abundance that is so great that it makes me want to sing hallelujah. Oops. Okay, yeah, alright. Yeah, I mean, honestly, chance. Allow the sea to wash its chest of wonders ashore. You never know what the tide may bring in. So I hope that this card will resonate with you in what is going to happen in September. Very lovely reading for you guys, pile 2. And that is all I have on what is going to happen in September. If you guys like this reading, feel free to like this video, or if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. And I shall see you in my next reading. Take care, stay safe, and have a good day. This is pile 3 reading if you chose pile 3. So today we'll be taking a look at what's going to happen in September, and with that we shall dive into the cards. Alright. The first card we have here, the Hermit. Ooh. Suddenly I feel like humming some funeral song. I don't know why. Oops, I almost dropped the card. We have the Queen of Cups. So the second pile has the King of Cups, and here we have the Queen of Cups. Looks like the water sign is dominating September and August all the time. Yeah. And we have here Ten of Swords. And we have here Two of Pentacles. See what's the other last card, and we have here, oh mamma mia, we have Three of Pentacles, progression, love it. Okay, wow. This is a independent reading. No love here, no love here. Okay, so majority of you guys, I can see that in this month, August, you guys maybe have a tough time with love. Hard time with self-love here. Why I say self-love? Because of Two of Pentacles, we have the Ten of Swords, we have the Queen of Cups, we have the Hermit, and Three of Pentacles. So I think this is sad because somehow I think you guys are waiting for a kind of love that you guys hoping for, but it didn't came. So maybe you guys have been waiting since January, March, June, and every time when you look at the tarot card readings, they tell you that love is coming your way, but nope, it did not come. And that is why if you choose this, I wouldn't blame you for trying to look into this reading, because I mean, who doesn't want love, right? I mean, look at that Queen of Cups. She's a very pretty woman. She's generous, just like the King of Cups, and because she is related to more of a feminine quality, she is a very nurturing and caring person. So I see you guys as someone who is very caring, at the same time likes to tune into your inner mind, you know, tune to your own little world, away from the world. You know, very sad energy. That's why I said I wanted to hum some funeral tune, but oh, please. Not, I don't think there's death have to do with this reading. But I see that whatever pain that is causing you to feel that is so sad, with the depiction of the Hermit and the Queen of Cups, I see that Ten of Swords is something that you couldn't rest the issue. So in September, you are going to find yourself in a place where you are looking for answers all the time. And you're going to look for answers through self-reflection, through your laptops, you know, like maybe you guys are looking too much on social media, and especially on the most common thing that humans love is using their smartphones. Smartphone is a killer because you know why? Because there's WhatsApp and Telegram. And if you are looking back at old conversation, this, my friend, is the one that is causing you the problem. No? In this wallow sadness and all these Ten of Swords, okay, it's the kind of feeling where you like stab in your back, like even though it's not really like you really get stabbed in the back or rejection, because I don't really see much of that, like whoever that confess or whatever it is here. But I do know that you guys are going to soul search, and you're going to come out not just a victorious person, but I see that you guys are going to find yourself in a place where you pursue something confidence, like this woman here posing as a nude model for an artist. So you're going to do something that will be something different from your original self, which is depicted with the Hermit card here. So can you see a contrast different here with the Hermit and the Three of Pentacles? Initially you're wallowing into your sadness and such, and now in September you're going to feel like this woman here. Okay, see the difference, the dark and the light here, because you guys know that there's no need to wallow into your sadness. This is what I see for the 5 cards here, which is very interesting and very lovely, because it's a reminder that everybody wants love, and who doesn't want love? And with that, later I'll probably be pulling out romance angel cards, because you guys need it, and you guys need the answer. And I understood how it feels like to try to find a reading related to love, and sometimes love is strange because love is about validation. Love is all about, being accepted. And you guys in September want to feel accepted by someone who see you for who you are. And I think you guys can, because we have the Queen of Cups, who's very generous in the giving, and I think that whoever that see it must be a very lucky person. Okay, that person who see and like you for the way you are is going to be a very lucky person on the top of the world. Okay, so this is what I feel like you guys would bring to the table, to the date that you're trying to go out with. And I see that it's something you want, and if you guys have it, I congratulate you in finding love in September. With that, let's look at the oracle cards. And we have here White Tiger. Lovely. Not just very good in emotions, very generous. This is a person. You are a person who is very strong-willed. Okay, with that, later I'll be reading the messages from the oracle book. Yes, but I want you guys to hold your vision. Oof, just realize it. Look at that. Look at the coincidence. What we see here, hold your vision. White Tiger, vision. Wow, this is really like a dream here. Like, honestly, this is a dream that you guys been waiting for, and I think it's going to come true. Later I'm going to read all the oracle messages from the book, because I think it's so uplifting. And with that, I see here again, like what I've said, you guys want love, compassion. You want someone to extend out his or her hand to give you the heart. You want that person to give you the love that you've been trying to gain with the whole vision and the White Tiger. Very lovely. Strong-willed, rejected before, and here you are. Here she is, rising from the top. From the bottom to the top. Okay, lovely. With that, let's read the Animal Kin Oracle book on the White Tiger. The kin essence here is working your light is the key to seeing how it can impact the collective conscious. The sacred White Tiger aligns us with our unique inner power. Due to its lack of pigment and rare genetic makeup, the White Tiger is a great example of how often we must choose a path in life that is not safe or normal. It is in this birthright that we must honor what we are gifted with, continue to carry on sharing our message, and living our life how we dream it. And it makes sense because we have hold your vision, and vision has a correlation with dreams. Okay, so whatever dreams you have, please hold on to it and fight for it. Okay, fight for it. So in here we see that each tiger has stripes that are as unique as fingerprints, which are more like pigments in the skin, not just a characteristic on fur. This shows us that our own unique blueprint is ours only to share, and to not feel threatened by those who roar in your pride. Instead, it's a matter of acceptance, banding together and working for the greater good, all the while enlisting our own tribe through our own set of individual skills, offerings, and strengths, and bring them forward into the light together. It's lovely, isn't it? It says here that working with the White Tiger, we can learn to quickly download and clearly understand our psychic visions and messages. It says here that the White Tiger opens higher chakras to receive all forms of healing. Woohoo. Okay, healing, clairvoyant, and clairaudient from the spirit world. So again, I think you guys have a sixth sense in you. So I have a feeling that you guys really are a water sign, and that is a depiction in the Queen of Cups, who represents more of a Pisces, Cancer and Scorpio, but I would say more of Pisces and Cancer. Okay. When we own our white light worker ability, we can do much more potent and transcendent work in this world. Lovely. It seems to me that you guys really not just want to be loved, but to be understood in terms of character. And in September, you are going to feel very understood in the sense that this dream that you have for many years, in many years, is going to come true. Okay, it's going to make you feel like finally you're at a place that you don't have to even hide yourself, because with the Hermit there, and I see here that this September is going to be a liberation in not just to fulfill a vision, but to really truly shine your craft into something that you can do. Okay, so you guys may have been looked down upon. Okay, probably some of you guys may have been looked down upon, and this is why maybe you are not seeing it. And I hope that this reading does make you feel like you are being seen. And with that, let us look at the Moonology card, which I believe that you guys need it. Okay, so it says here, there are two main possibilities with this card. The first is that you need to stand firm in whatever situation you are in. The second, very different, interpretation is that something is stuck. That could be well referring to the situation you're asking about. If that's the case, have a think about what you can do to grease the wheel so that events move forward. Okay, so in other words, in additional meaning is that you really need to have faith and the patience needed to cultivate that the love that you want. Really is to extend that compassion, not by seeking from other validations outside, but to really seek the validation within yourself with the love and compassion card here. Okay, so self-love is very important this September. It's not just for this September. I hope that this compassion can extend for a very long time, because this is what the world needs right now, and this is what the world really needs to remember. Okay, with that, let us look at the Earth Magic card for love. Okay, so it says here that all wounds stemmed from the illusion of separation from the source and all creation. The route to healing this wound, there's a lot of healing here. I think I mentioned the white tiger, there's healing, hold your vision, there's so many healing aspects. So this September, I think to summarize all this is really just healing your soul, cultivate your soul, educate your soul with lots of good things to come, and to really extend that compassion for yourself, to hold the vision, to have faith in your dreams even when things are tough. Yes. And it says here that forgiveness is not only letting go of judgment, but also seeing through the illusion that you and all that is are separate. Look about you and inside you and do your best to love whatever you see. So definitely is to give love to yourself. Like stand in front of the mirror and tell yourself that you are loved. Just do some affirmation every night, every day. I think it's going to make you feel very happy. So with that, let's look at what is going to happen for you guys, Poultry, in September regarding on love. So what is love for Poultry in September for Romance Angel? What is love for Poultry in September? What is love for Poultry in September? What is love for poetry in September? Ooh. Wow. Okay. I have 3 cards. Honestly. Okay, releasing your ex. Okay, so some of you guys need to release your ex. This one, I don't have to really explain that much. You know what to do, because the time is now the time to really clear your energy. Some of you guys may be feeling unrequited love because there's not enough chemistry to keep something going. So there's a lot of situation. But one thing, in fact, the common thing is to have trust. Situation is calling for you to have faith. Love it. Exactly like what I mentioned for hold your vision, and so many things in here is to really have faith in yourself. Have faith that whatever love that is coming is going to come to you very soon. But you must extend the love for yourself, to have faith in yourself. So time to get rid of the energy, like don't hold this energy for too long, and also try and then move on from unrequited love. Cry about it both of these situations, just cry over it, but don't excessively try to get want it that much, because really, if you want love coming your way, it's really for you to really love yourself. This is very interesting. I have never have synchronicity in any month reading, but I think this is also extended advice for so many of us out here who forgot what is self-love. With that, we have the C Melody cards to keep yourself grounded, anchor yourself. Love it. Yeah, really is to keep yourself grounded, because I think you guys are too sensitive into your emotions. Perhaps maybe this is why you guys are feeling this way. And with that, I shall end the reading here. Poetry. If you guys like this reading, feel free to like this video. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. And yep, we shall end it here. Stay safe, stay healthy, love yourself, and have a good day.